All right, let's run through a couple graphing linear inequalities problems and then some systems of linear inequalities problems. So I have our four possible symbols here telling me what kind of shading I should be doing and what kind of lines I should have. So for this one, x is less than 2 means it's going to be a dashed line and it's going to be below 2. X equals 2 is normally a vertical line going through 2. And so on IXL, in order to make it dashed, you click on it and it changes from solid to dashed. So because it's less than, we need to be dashed and we need to be below the line, which on a graph, the left side is technically the below or beneath side for X. So this is my graph. For this next one, because it's a greater than symbol, it's going to be above the line and it's going to be a dashed line. So y equals 2 is normally a horizontal line going through 2. We need to change it to dashed and we need to click to shade above. So that's our graph for that one. Y is greater than or equal to x. So that's a linear equation whose slope is 1 and whose y-intercept is 0. So I'm going to put a y-intercept at the origin, and I'm going to go up 1 over 1, which gives me my line. Now it's greater than or equal to, so that's going to be above the line and solid line. So I'm going to keep it a solid line. Above, to me, I kind of think like, where would the sky be if this was a drawing? Would this be the sky or would this be the sky? This to me is like the grass. So this is below, this is the ground. Above, the sky would be up here. All right, this one has a slope of -5 and again a y-intercept of 0. So I'm going to start at 0 and go down 5 over 1. The symbol is less than or equal to, so it should be below and solid. So I'm going to keep it solid and I'm going to shade below, which is where the ground would be if I was making like a picture. The ground would be here because this would be like the sky. So 3x minus 1 has a y-intercept at -1 and a slope of 3. So I'm going to go up 3 and over 1. The symbol is less than, so it should be below the line and dashed. So let's click on it to make it dashed. And below, well, this would be above the line. So below is right here. I try to think like, where would the ground be if it was a picture? So I'd say right about there. So then to do a system, we need to graph both lines and decide where the shading overlaps. So let's make sure we're clicked on the right equation. So y is less than or equal to -6. That's a horizontal line. Less than or equal to means it's going to be below and solid. So below is going to be underneath here, underneath the line. X is greater than or equal to -6. So that's going to be a vertical line that is solid, and they want it to be greater than, so above is on this side. So where does below yellow and above green overlap? I'm going to shade right here because it's below yellow and above green. So now y is less than 1. That's a horizontal line that's dashed because it's less than. And then -4 is a horizontal line that's also dashed. And we need it to be below blue because it's less than, but it needs to be above purple because it's greater than. So it's below purple, below blue, and above purple right in this area. All right, x is greater than or equal to -5. So again, that's a vertical line. That's going to be solid. Greater than means it's going to be on the right side. And then negative x minus 7. So that's going to have a y-intercept at negative 7 and a slope of negative 1. And because it's greater than or equal to, that's going to be above and solid. So above blue is on this side of blue, and above green is on this side of green. So where am I above blue and above green? Right in this region. Over in this region, this is below green and above blue, so that wouldn't work. Right here is below blue and below green, so that wouldn't work. And in this one, it's above green and below blue. So the place where it's above green and above blue is right here. So y is less than 2, needs to be a dashed line, and less than means it's going to be below. And then y is less than 3x plus 1 has a y-intercept of 1 and a slope of 3. That also needs to be dashed and also needs to be below. So I'm trying to find where's below green and below orange. Not there, not there. This won't work because this is below orange, but it's above green. So below both is in this region. Let's try one more. So negative 9x plus 6, slope of negative 9, y-intercept of 6, and it needs to be dashed because it's less than. So it's going to be below blue. And then x minus 8 has a y-intercept of negative 8 and a slope of 1, and also needs to be dashed, but it needs to be above purple. So where is above purple and below blue? Here is above both. Here would be below purple, but above blue. I want below blue, above purple. That's going to be here, because this is the ground of blue, below blue, but it's the sky of purple. So this is where we are below blue and above purple.